Hey guys, it's Jughead, just a down to earth guy trying to bring you some down to earth content here after a very long hiatus from this channel, but I am back and ready to pick up where I left off. But not without an explanation first, because I'm sure people are like, where the fuck did you disappear to for 2 months? I subbed to you for a steady stream of uploads, man. What the hell? And I get that. I'm bummed I wasn't able to deliver like I wanted to. Sure, I only have 350 subscribers or so, but that's a lot in my opinion, and I value every single one of those people. But my reaction videos were getting just under 1,000 views every time, and that's fucking awesome. People are interested in my content like that. So here's everything that went on with me that kept me away from sitting in this chair, keeping me away from my channel for so long. So firstly, I had an internship at a production studio doing some graphic design work, motion graphics, animation, stuff like that, exploring a creative outlet for myself. Graphic design is something I do on the side, sort of freelance-ish. Like all my intros, outros, logos, designs, lower thirds, any graphic you see on my screen is me working for 8 hours a day on a computer doing whatever projects I need to do for the production studio, for commercials or internet projects or whatever. When I get home, it got hard to want to stare at a screen for another 4 hours editing videos and recording and stuff. Secondly, I had classes over the summer I was taking online I had to focus on as well. Like I said, graphic design is something I do on the side. I'm actually a full-time college student getting my degree in economics. I'm actually at school right now. If from the previous 6 episodes, my room is completely different. So hopefully that means my schedule can be a little more consistent now that I'm away from everything else and just at school. I know that sounds ironic, like you're at school. How can your schedule be more consistent than when you're at home? But who knows? I'm going to make it work. Lastly, and the most important event that kept me from my channel was the fact that my mother had discovered she had kidney cancer. Early stage, fortunately. All she had to go through was surgery to remove her kidney, and I say all because of course it could have been much worse when you say all she had to do was get her kidney removed. Obviously, if it's gonna happen someplace, have it happen like that. The cancer was contained just in the organ itself, so no chemo or radiation or anything like that, so we're good with that. Obviously, that made everything going on very stressful, a very stressful time indeed for my family, and honestly, sitting down and recording videos was the last thing on my mind, let alone what I had time for, being in and out of hospital and doctor's appointments, and my mother being a single parent with me and a younger brother as well. I'm the man of the house, and my responsibility, my obligation, and my wanting to take care of her at that time. So me sitting down making videos was not really priority one. I think people could understand that. So with internship, online classes, and then that as well to balance, it was pretty hard. So that's why I've been gone for the past 2 months. But now I've returned, excited, determined to bring back my down-to-earth personality and my enthusiastic discussions to your screens and your sub boxes. Hopefully I see some familiar usernames and can maintain the same success I've had when I first started my reaction series and my discussions and whatever else I feel like posting. I think now that I'm back at school, I can eventually try to start mixing up my content a little bit more, adding additional shows in the rotation. So obviously give me some suggestions as to what other shows I should react to. Obviously people have been recommending me shows before, but that's just been like so many comments. So if I just see a show title that literally I'm seeing multiple times, then I'm like, okay, that seems like a show that a lot of people want me to go with. So something like that. I'm a musician and passionate music lover, so maybe mix in some music stuff in there. I don't know. Maybe start uploading gaming videos because I'm a huge gamer as well. Multiplayer and story games, who knows? Literally on my third monitor right here, I have the Modern Warfare beta downloading right now. But, you know, with video games and stuff like that, I think that it's just people have so many different tastes in video games, let alone TV shows and music and movies and stuff like that too, that I couldn't satisfy a large enough demographic. But then again, I just want to do what I want to do. It's a weird balance of figuring out what I want to do, but also what's valuable to other people as well. I don't know. All I know is I want to stop talking and finally start watching episode 7 of Hunter x Hunter. God damn it, it's been too long. Let's fucking do this. So in 3, 2, 1. Play. I'm a little sick, so hopefully I don't sound like complete garbage. And hopefully I remember everything as I did, because it's been so long. But you know, I still got the notebook on deck. I remember this. I remember all of this. I have such a good memory. I remember her. I remember you. I remember you. A waifu. Okay. Episode 7. You know I got the notebook. You know I'm taking the notes. You know my discussion's gonna be good. It's like I never left, you know? They're back on that airship. Now they're on the 3rd phase. 42 remaining applicants. Hey Beans, you're weird. So that's it. We're in the final phase of the exam. Since I'm already here, what you gonna do, bro? Hell yeah. Little pervy old man. Same. Ah, dinner. I just came back from Five Guys. To say I'm full, an understatement. Only real men get the large fry for themselves at Five Guys. That's exactly what I did. Same. I am Leorio. And being gone for so long, it's set in my mind to know to call Kurapika a guy. There are usually 5 to 6 phases. They're only a third of the way there. I know I had a secret theory about why this guy is nice, but fuck this guy. Ooh, that is true. He just wants them to not sleep. Oh, well, yeah, that's common sense, but what's this guy's real agenda? I was about to ask, why does Leorio have a band-aid on his face, but I forgot he got his ass beat. Yeah, screw this guy. I don't like him. Well, I don't like him. My theory goes out the window every time. Okay, let me turn the brightness down on my computer so it's not making my face like I'm staring at the sun here. Same. Just pick up that drool a bit. No, that's me. But I need a girl like that. Why did they come with? What a nice angle. Pretty powerful auras. Take off the wig. And show your mouth. 94? Who do you think, Buhara? Come on. Yeah. He's so cool. The little Latin guitar in the background just makes it so much better. He should be carefully monitored. Birds of a feather by fish? His affinity for darkness is strong. This is why we love Hisoka. He's not boring. Exactly. You're not here to make friends. Okay, I don't want to get that. I don't want to get that close to your face. Dude, what the hell are they talking about? They making them real sus and sketchy right now. Symbolism. There's some symbolism here. Huh. The fuck was that? You just bust a nut? What the fuck was that? I'm really trying to not sound garbage because I have so much phlegm in my mouth and congestion in my nose. That is always cool to see, especially when I come flying into O'Hare back home to Chicago and just seeing skyline like that. That is a cool sight. Yeah, where are your parents, bro? Oh, that's nice. That's pretty cool. Oh. Well, anything you say now is gonna be so boring. Part of your charm? Same. I'm such a sarcastic, loosey-goosey person. I don't let people know if I'm serious or not. Wait, so your family has really high hope for you. So they know you're in it, but you said you're only doing this for fun. Has to be a big message for the Japanese culture as well. He represents that. What the hell? Please say psych. Huh? What the fuck? Hey, let's not be a little pedophiliac here. Why are earlobes hang so low? Oh, hmm? What the hell's going on here? Okay, hey. They're little kids, okay? Let's stay in your own demographic here. Cocky. See, now he's getting some information on it. Y'all shouldn't be talking. Now he knows that you don't want written exams. Now he knows that you think it's too boring. Bullshit. I also just realized how long his eyebrows are. Unnecessary. I want to learn a vocabulary that's not just names. What the hell are they playing? What the hell game is this? Why are you rolling up your sweatpants like that? They're not capris. Oh, this will be cool. Let's see how this goes. He's a pedophile. He wants to be touched. Quick kick in the balls. Grab the ball. Take him from both sides. Whoa. What's going on? What the hell? Yo. Whoa. What's going on here? Okay, also, who stands like that? Don't stand like that. Ooh, are his parents actually assassins? I thought he was joking. Damn it, I just lost my pen. Oh, I'm an idiot. I can't find it. Another pen. Okay. Killua is even more badass than I thought. He has assassin skills. Okay, seriously, where the fuck did my pen go? Okay, I like to see some martial arts, some hand-to-hand combat going on right now. Grab him by that stupid-ass beard of his. Is he really an old man? I found the pen. Just like that other guy doesn't have... That's a wig. What if this guy's fugazi as well? Look at them tree trunks. He was an ordinary person. So you're not an ordinary person? See how I went from sitting back to sitting forward? This is what you like. Tag him in. You'd be mistaken. Stop standing like that. He looks bored. Yo! You idiot. God damn it. Yeah, exactly, you idiot. How's that ball just hanging on his head like that? What if this is the test? What is this guy doing? Invasion of privacy. Oh, this old man's loving that the little kid's shirts are off. Now he's just showing off. You see those back muscles? Jesus. Let's do this. Look at his earlobes just flapping in the wind. Dude. What the hell? Yo! That was badass. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, fuck this guy. Those eyebrows piss me off. Yo! What the fuck? Okay, this is just badass. Yo! Ain't giving up yet. Come on. Don't be a quitter. No. He's not gonna quit. Point of the game is you don't quit. You go until the time is up. Keep going, man. Just keep going. Let Killua be the quitter. You're gonna keep going, dude. No. Yeah, let's go, Gon. This is why Gon's the GOAT. He's gonna learn some valuable skills here. Ooh. Some valuable skills, some valuable lessons, some valuable insight. No, you're amazing. Who the hell are these two people? Oh. You don't do that. Oh. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is he? Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about the ball anymore. Ouch. You just killed a kid. Resilience. Look at this kid. And he's smiling. What the fuck? Oh, you lose. Oh. An old man that knows how to use... Oh, I was gonna say, he knows how to use a cell phone? Wow. He's gonna let him rest a bit?
受験者42名を乗せた飛行船は次の第3次試験会場へと近づいていた。
That was a good fucking episode. What the hell? Episode 7, so much more entertaining than episode 6. I have 1, 2, 3.5 pages worth of notes. Again, just summaries. I kind of just go bullet points and then keep talking, keep discussing the important parts of the episode, in my opinion. But like I said, this episode was just so much more entertaining than episode 6 because of just the action and getting more of the characters, or like the characters that I just like the most, which is Gon and Killua, and then learning more about the characters that we don't know. I love when new characters come in and you can actually learn about the characters. So let's just go and order the episode of what I have in my notes. We have 42 applicants remaining. We're going from stage 2 to stage 3, so it's just dwindling down. So they're in the ship because they took the ship to get to that cliff crevasse thing for the eggs last time, in which Netero just jumped out of the ship. So they're taking the ship to go to the third wave. They got some free time, so they can do whatever they want. If they want to eat, if they want to sleep, if they want to do whatever, they can. So, like I was saying in the previous episodes a while ago, I know, we got 2 duos. We got the squad, but then we got 2 duos. We got Gon and Killua. They're the duo. They're the young bloods. They're the actual fighters. They decide, we're gonna go explore the ship. We're some curious cats. We're the youngins. We're bored. Let's go explore. So then you got the other duo. You got Leorio and Kurapika. They're more so the thinkers, you know, from what I've got. They can obviously fight. We saw both of them fight Hisoka. They can fight, but, you know, I don't think as well as Killua and Gon. I think their brains come first over their fighting. If you're going to put a fighting match between Killua Gon versus Leorio and Kurapika, Killua Gon would win, in my opinion, while from what we've seen of where you need to use your intellect and your knowledge and your experience, like in the tests we've seen, if it was going to be the same matchup, then Leorio and Kurapika would win on that front, and I think Kurapika would still kind of carry Leorio in his backpack a bit. But, so they think it's smartest to rest. And both of them got the right thinking, because they were worried that, oh my god, we can't sleep, because what if the test is technically happening on the ship right now? We don't want to risk being asleep for the test, but either way, the one duo could be like, okay, let's explore the ship because we could find something valuable. What if the test is going on right now? Or the other duo, they're like, okay, we need some rest because 8 a.m. is when we're getting to the third location, and we can't be drowsy, we can't be sleepy, we can't be anything less than 100% when we're going into the third phase. Also, I hope you can't hear anything on the outside. I have my windows open and my fan blowing because it is hot. It is late at night, yet it's like 75 degrees out, which is pissing me off. Oh yeah, I'd even mention the obvious wardrobe change. I don't know why I was wearing a hoodie when it's 75 out. It was a thin hoodie, but it's still a hoodie. So I took that off, put a tank top on. I feel so much more comfortable. It was too hot. I would not have been able to do that. The brim of my hat was collecting sweat. It was so gross. So, yeah, so the two duos decide to do their own thing, and I'm back to just not liking Tonpa at all. Again, he sucks. He actually sucks. He was the reason why Kurapika and Leorio were kind of paranoid about falling asleep and doing what they wanted to do. I gave him the benefit of the doubt many episodes ago, like several episodes ago, with my theory on him actually being a good guy trying to save lives. Nope. Axed that, chalk it, X'd out. I just think he sucks now because there's no way to spin the whole wants them to be paranoid so they don't get enough sleep so they're drowsy for the test. They're like, yeah, you could fail the test, but it's not, I just don't see it the way I was seeing it before. Tonpa sucks. End of story, in my opinion. Maybe it'll be swayed, maybe not, but again, that's how this whole thing works. I was on the Tonpa benefit of the doubt, kind of liked him, see what he can do. Now, nope. Like 3 episodes later, Tonpa is a piece of shit. Fat piece of shit. Okay, so we get cool conversations between all the examiners and my boy Hisoka. All the examiners have their eyes on Hisoka because of how dangerous and ruthless he is, especially compared to everybody else. Hisoka's just a badass because Hisoka, while everybody, they were saying themselves, when Hisoka has no problem just keep on running full steam ahead when everybody else is kind of tapering down. He shows no mercy, and like that, he's just a badass, and I want to see more out of him, and I want to see more out of his sidekick because we got nothing out of the other clown ass dude, the other guy. I want to see them be a duo too. Even though I want Hisoka to also be a lone wolf, one man wolf pack, but I want to see if he's like in like an organization or something that they're talking to each other and stuff. So Killua and Gon are having this conversation. Killua says his parents are assassins. Now we're getting some backstory on Killua. He was a very mysterious cat. Killua says his parents are assassins. I thought he was joking, like being sarcastic, because I'm a very sarcastic person. Gon is the only one who actually takes it seriously, which makes Killua laugh, because Killua is serious. But Gon is the only one that actually takes it for face value and says, oh, really? Tell me more about that. So, Killua's answer is that he comes from a family of assassins. So you know Killua is going to be a badass mofo. He's going to show some shit. That's why, to me, that's why he entered and he finds the exam so easy and boring. He said that to Gon many episodes ago. He says it to Netero when they're talking, that he just finds the exam boring, easy. He thought it was going to be harder, probably because all of his training and his upbringing coming from a family of assassins, he's like ruthless, just cunning, clever. He has physical and mental abilities. So, and that probably also explains why he's more of a loner and doesn't like to get too close to everybody. You kind of always see him with his hands in his pockets, his skateboard, doing his own thing. Doesn't try and really get close or emotionally compromised with anything. Even with Gon, he's always fine. Hey, Gon, I'm leaving. You do your own thing. I'm not staying by you. I'm not going to protect you. I'm not going to defend you. Just sticking to my own self. So I feel like that's where he gets his loner, emotionless attitude from, is the fact that he comes from a family of fucking assassins, where that's like your life's work. If you're an assassin, you can't get emotionally involved. You can't get emotionally compromised. Like if their parents are it's like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith type thing going on. The wife is gonna, if they complete the mission, you got to sacrifice your wife. As an assassin, I feel like you're sacrificing your family. And he said he joined for fun originally, like he just wanted to see how hard or how easy this thing really was. But now we learn that he kind of joined it to kind of like prove to his parents that he is capable of taking over the family business. Because he has all this stress and pressure from his parents because they expect so much of him, which I think is kind of like a message of the overall, like like the real world Japanese culture of all this stress and pressure and responsibility that's placed on youth to achieve greatness and to kind of just follow down the proven path of success, as in every culture has that of, hey, become a lawyer, become a doctor, become a businessman, make your money, versus go out and do what you're passionate about and find yourself. I think that's what Killua's character and his backstory is kind of exemplifying and conveying in the show, to kind of relate that back to real life. Hopefully you don't hear the train in the background. If I don't talk, the mic's not going to pick it up, but I'm worried as I'm talking, you're getting the goddamn train. I don't know. Okay. This is where it gets interesting, because then we get Netero up in this. So Netero, Gon, and Killua are talking, and they decide, let's play a game. And the game is between Netero and the duo. And it was super cool. Like I said, why this episode was so much more entertaining, because we got some hand-to-hand, close quarters combat. You see the skills. You see actual more skills of Killua and Gon and Netero. What makes him a legend and what makes him a chairman? Like the mysteriousness of, like, you always want to see what a legend is capable of. And you get to see Killua's strong suits. You get to see some of the assassin work come to play. You get to see Gon, who is the just complete agile, like superhuman when it comes to agility and movement and stuff like that. So you get to see more of that. You didn't get to see that in the last episode. We really haven't gotten to see that at all. I want to get to more fighting and action because I love the story, but I want both. And I just feel like we haven't been getting a lot of that. We've been getting a lot of really dense story. And of course, that's priority number one, but I want some action. And that's what we got. Flip the page. And the game was for them to just try and get this ball out of Netero's hands. And if they can do that, there'll be hunters right then and there. Netero will make them hunters. So Netero's like, y'all ain't getting this ball because you're putting such a stake on it, such a bet that he's got to be confident as hell. And with this, like I said, you get to see their skills, you get to see their strong suits, and Killua uses this weird-ass assassin attack that Netero says. I don't know if they actually said what the move is called or the technique or whatever the hell you want to call it. It was just some assassin-type shit where he makes it look like there's more than one of him. I don't know if it's magic. I don't know if it's an illusion. I don't know if there's magic in this show. I really don't. I don't know. So he uses that move, and it kind of shocks Netero because Netero is a hunter. He deals with assassins. He knows all ways of life, so he knows, oh man, to be able to do that, you got to be in some serious dark shit. So he was, I don't want to say he was intimidated, but he was like, okay, maybe we should take these kids a little bit more seriously. And sorry if I'm not looking at the screen, I'm looking at my notebook and trying to talk and think. And like when you look at the camera or like you're looking straight, you can't think as well as if you're just pondering, eyes closed, looking up at the ceiling, and you get to, for some reason, word your words better. So you see Killua just kicking some ass. He wasn't really kicking some ass, but he was moving all around. And he even manages to get in a move to try and kick Netero's leg from under him. Sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg.
But Netero, he was like, oh shit, man, he kicked my leg hard. Even for a kid, he has some strength in that kick. If I was an ordinary man, my leg would have snapped in half. So Netero is not an ordinary man. I don't know if he means that as in he's a hunter, he's trained, his body is stronger than most because he's a hunter, or is he not human? Who knows what he meant by that, as in not an ordinary man. Again, the subtitles could be different from what the actual Japanese translation is. Of course, I'm going off the subtitles. They use the word ordinary. Killua and Gon are just sweating their asses off. They're getting their asses handed to them. They're not putting a dent into Netero's stamina. And just Killua's like, dude, Netero's not even breaking a sweat. We're dying over here. I'm quitting. I'm done, which to me, again, shows the character difference, the character traits, the archetypes that you're getting between each character. So in this case, Killua and Gon, because Killua is like, fuck this, I'm quitting, I didn't get what I want, I'm done. While Gon is like, he doesn't care, he wants to keep going on, he's not going to quit, and I love that. Gon is the GOAT. He's not quitting. He's going to keep going. He's going to try and do it all by himself. He doesn't want to just go to bed. because he said they only used half the amount of time up until when they get to the stop. You have the chairman, the legend, Netero, trying to play a game with you, trying to test you out. All the shit you could learn from him doing this. You're not going to get any of that sitting on your ass sleeping or eating or quitting. So I think Gon just has the much better mindset right now, even though he's more the fighter. He's not the brains guy, but he's the humble guy. It's kind of like when you're just real. You don't need to have wisdom and stuff to just be real. Have the character trait of, no, I'm not a quitter. So Gon doesn't even care about the ball anymore because Killua said, Gon, you do realize he was only using one arm and one leg the entire time. He didn't even go at us with 100% of his body. I forget if he said like his right arm and his right leg he didn't use at all. So Gon was like, okay, fuck the ball. I don't care about the ball. I don't care about becoming a hunter right now. I care about slipping him up and making him mess up on what he's been trying to do the entire time, and to show that he's better than the chairman, the legend. So Killua leaves. He says, fuck this. Again, going back to the whole Killua's kind of a loner, kind of a one-man wolf pack, doesn't get too close. He doesn't care about leaving Gon to his own devices with the chairman. He's going to go on his own. And he says if he didn't leave and just quit, he thinks he would have killed Netero because he was so mad, which is interesting because was he the one kind of not giving it his all because he knew if he went in 100% and really tried to get that ball from him that he would end up killing him? Or is he kind of just talking himself up in that, no, you wouldn't have been able to kill him because you couldn't even get the ball from him. You weren't that good. So who knows with that? Maybe Killua's holding back some. Maybe he's better than we all think, or at least I think, because I assume I'm the person in the dark here. You guys know who the hell Killua is. So he's walking, head down, bumps into two random guys. Disrespectful. I don't know if they bumped into him or he bumped into them. I would say they bumped into him because he's the one looking down. They would have seen, or they walked into the shoulder bump. Disrespectful. But they should have been the ones to be saying sorry. So they approach him. They got beef now because, of course, fuck boys. They get bumped in the shoulder and they're like, ooh, step up. You want to fight? So they do that. And then you just see Killua just instantly murk these guys. Instantly dead. Assassinated. You saw him be an assassin right there. I don't know if he cut these guys' throats or stabbed them or whatever. But you just see his hand is all weird. It's not a human hand. Has fucking long claws. I was mind blown. Like, what? Is he not human? His hand changed. He has claws. He went from having that cute, like, innocent child young face of like an 8-year-old to this evil, like, cat-eyed, beady-eyed, evil, sinister look on his face. Like, is he not human? Or what the fuck? Because that was mind-blowing. That was a revelation in the show. I love that, where you're getting the story because you're learning more about the characters. You're getting action, and you're getting the what the fuck moment. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like Lost, where every episode had that, had the deep story, had the deep quotes, had you like, damn. Then you had the action, and then you had the what the fuck moment every single episode. That was just like, what the fuck? Okay, now I need to watch the next episode in case they talk about who the hell Killua is, because I was not expecting that at all. Last page. So Gon and Netero are still going at it. Gon is kind of smart. He realizes, okay, I'm going to have to pull out all the stops here. I'm going to have to risk my own self or really do something off the cuff out of the books. So he just says, yeah, I'm going to fucking spear him. I'm going to dive head first into this guy. So he just attacks him head first, charging him in the gut. And Netero, it hurts him. It obviously also hurts Gon, but Gon tries to do it again. And Netero's like, oh shit, if he does that again and he hits my abdomen, he's either gonna die or crack his skull open because I'm a big tough guy. You check out this 8-pack of just concrete. He's gonna crack his skull open on these abs of mine, and so he wins. He's not gonna let Gon win, but then he's also like, wait, I don't want him to crack his skull open. But if I soften my stomach, then that's gonna hurt, and I'm gonna be out for the count. So it's a lose-lose. So he decides, fuck it, I'm just gonna dodge him, and it makes Gon just crash into the wall. And so Netero thinks he won, and Gon is just laying on the floor, and Netero's like, ah, shit, did I just fucking kill this kid? And Gon gets up, hurting, big ass red welt on his face. But then you see him smile and laugh because he realizes that in order that his plan worked of like, okay, I'm going to go all out, big risk. And Netero had to dodge, but in order to dodge, he had to use his other arm and his other leg that he said he wasn't going to be able to, he said Gon was not going to be able to force him to do. So Gon technically won because he got the upper hand on Netero. So that he didn't get to become a hunter, but he showcased the idea that you don't quit, you persevere, and he accomplished his goal. He didn't care about the ball. He didn't care about becoming a hunter. He was like, I'm not quitting. I'm going to accomplish this goal. I'm going to fight. Literally a legend. The chairman is in front of me and I'm going to go to bed? No. While everyone else was sleeping, Gon is learning from the best. Literally the best. Learning new skills, knowledge, making friendships and relationships that could help later. I feel like he's the one that's always chit-chatting with people, always being the one to make the relationships. He got to know Menchie, followed her orders, was the first to jump in with everybody, made friends with the captain, made acquaintances with Statsots, is friends with Hisoka now. So he's making all these connections and relationships that could help you down the line. He was bouting and playing a game with the literal chairman of the entire test. You don't think maybe later on that the chairman may throw him a bone because he's earned his respect? Like, that's what they said themselves. I forget who said it. If it was Satots or Menchie, or if it was the chairman himself that said that hunters come in here to find good rivals. And who's going to be the best rival than the fucking chairman himself that gets to decide if you're a hunter or not? That's just valuable. You're learning from the best. You're gaining skills. He probably knows how to fight better, learn what to do, what not to do, how to read a person better, gain more knowledge. Something as simple as Gon asking him what that move that Killua did that made him look like he was more than one person. And the chairman's just like, you don't want to ask those questions. You don't want the answers. To be able to do that, you got to be playing with a really dark thing. So you don't want to learn that. So that's just a little wisdom right there. And you're making your friendships and relationships that could go a long way later on. It's the same thing in real life. If you're a hermit and you go out and make no connections or relationships, not even professionally, but just socially and casually in your own personal life, all of that has an effect on you, of the relationships you make, the connections you make, things like that could just lead you, help you out later down the road. So Gon, to me, he's not the smartest. He is one of the best fighters. He's really young, but he has that attitude that everybody should have. That's why Hisoka likes him. That's why the chairman likes him. That's why Menchie likes him. That's why the captain likes him. That's why he's just an enjoyable. That's why the shapeshifters liked him. He has the physical agility. He's gaining more experience as a young kid. He's going to develop the wisdom. But he just has the natural, instinctive, like, this is how a person should be. The humility, the kindness, the innocence, the morals, the ethics, the discipline, just an overall good character. And that's what makes Gon a good guy. So, episode 7, it was just good. I got more love for Gon now. I know more about Killua, who's just a badass now, because I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? We got nothing from Kurapika and Leorio, but I feel like we got so much of them from the previous episode so far that you got to balance it out a little bit. So, yeah, that was just a very enjoyable episode in which, like, episode 6 was like not boring, but it was like, oh god, it was the bummer that the 2 months that I had to be off had to come after watching episode 6, because episode 6 didn't give me that, okay, can't discuss too long because I need to be watching the next episode. Didn't have me like that. And that's what you need a new show to do. Episode 7 has me hyped to want to jump into episode 8 right away. So that's what I want to do. And that's why I'm done with my notes. That's why I'm going to end the discussion right here. So, with my outro spiel that I haven't said in 2 months, if you enjoyed the video and found it entertaining, leaving a like to let me know is awesome. Better yet, if you want to see all future content from me, be sure to subscribe to stay in the loop and hit the bell icon to know exactly when I upload. Also, keep the conversation going down in the comment section below, of course, so I can connect to you as my audience some more, because like I say all the time, that is the most important thing to me, connecting to you. Anything you want to ask, share, or talk about, leave it in the comments. Lastly, follow me on Twitter for memes and keeping the conversation going even more, and Instagram especially, because that's where I'm mostly at for a more personal side through my photography if you want. Having said that, and with that said, so long, farewell, until next time, this is Jughead, thank you, and have a good one.